Sportsnet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas. It's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminator, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminator, produced by Barry Laminator, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminator. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminator.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminator. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Wednesday, October 19th, 2022. And this is episode number, I don't even know, 500 and some odd, something. Where's my rundown at? It's supposed to have that info. I done lost it all, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where it is. Hold on, what is this? What the hell is this thing? Oh, that's Podbean. All right, I'll put that up there. Ugh. It looks like it's working. Okay. Where the hell did my rundown go? I did a whole ass run. 562. 562. That's where we're at. Episode 562. Can you believe that? That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a whole heck of a lot. I downloaded the wrong slide, by the way. I got to do this real quick. I meant to get you guys headlines, and I downloaded Monday's injury report for the NFL. We don't want that. We already got that, Laminator. Hey, hope you had a good night. Hope you enjoyed whatever sporting event you watched, whether it was baseball. I'm guessing, if I had to take a poll, if I had to guess how many of you actually watched the baseball game last night, I would say roughly 20% of you. Yes, thank you, Dubs. Between 500 and 600. That's the thing. I would guesstimate between about 25% of you watched baseball. I'd say about 15% of you watched basketball. Most of you didn't watch either. You watched something else. Let's do it. Let's do a poll. Let's see if we can. Let's go. Let's see. Where's my poll at? How do you do a poll up in here? Oh, new poll. What did you watch last night? If your answer is your neighbor, you're a creep. You're a creep. So we're gonna say baseball, basketball, both, neither. Is it I before E except after C? Oh, fuck, Jesus. That's not. I'm the worst. Oh, that's not. Oh, really? So much for I before E except after C. What a dumb rule. It never applies. It's like I before E except after C, except a neighbor and way and neither. And when this happens and that happens, there's like more rules than there is I before E except after C. Because I was like, oh, neither's Niether. No. Why am I pausing? What are we pausing for, Mina? Christopher Mina, why am I pausing? I watched Bosch. I watched Bluey. That sounds like a porn, D-Mata. English B. What? All right. Allow additional votes. No, we're going to do a 5-minute. Let's do it for 10. No, we'll do it for 5. That's enough. What did you watch last night? Baseball, basketball, both, neither. Yeah, there you go. That'll be fun. Does it count if the TV was on, but I wasn't really watching? I do that all the time. Like, I'll turn a game on, and then I'll start working on my laptop. No idea what's going on in the game. Not a clue. Not a one. No idea. I tell you, I would have watched some basketball, except Fubo's a bitch. I don't get TNT or TBS with Fubo. So I couldn't even watch the season kickoff of the NBA if I wanted to, because isn't it on TNT? Wasn't it? Did I download the damn thing? Did it do with the damn thingy thing? What's up to nobody listening on Podbean? I went through all that trouble. Well, TBS is baseball. TNT is basketball. But yeah, you don't get either on Fubo. It's stupid. And then Nora was like, well, let's just get another service. Let's get like YouTube TV or, something else. And I was like, yeah, but they don't have AT&T Sportsnet, so I can't watch the Astros and the Rockets. And I'd much rather have AT&T Sportsnet and watch the Astros and Rockets than a bunch of randos play basketball. So I swear to God, if nobody's on the Podbean within 10 minutes, I'm shutting it down. It's just taxing my resources. And I don't have those kind of resources available to be taxed. I mean, I do, but yesterday was crazy, by the way. The hype train kind of Chaz with the double ups, that was fucking hilarious. Barry, there are a few streaming services to watch NBA on. Get your shit together. Listen, McLovin, I just explained it. They don't have AT&T Sportsnet, so I would rather pay and watch the Rockets and the Astros in season. Crystal, well, you're much closer this time. Crystal says first. You're much closer than you've been in the past when you show up at 4:30 and you're like, first? I love that that's your thing. Stacey, what? No. You shan't be lurking. You stay here and you make us laugh, damn it. I won't accept it. By the way, did you notice your boy is, this isn't a Yeti though. This is called a Built. I feel like somebody got this on sale or regifted it. Cause it's just, yeah. But I was like, you know what? I had to make a decision in life. Diet Coke is so expensive now. Oh my God. A 12-pack of Diet Coke. Hold on. I'll show you. Let me go to my food shit, HEB. Let's go home. Search Diet Coke. A 12-pack of Diet Coke is $7.99. Look at it. You look at it. Look at that. Coca-Cola, $8 for a 12-pack. They used to be $1.99. They used to be $2.99. That's ridiculous. So listen, we're budget conscious in this house now because Daddy's new profession. So I was like, and Nora would always tell me like, babe, these Diet Cokes are so expensive. Now she'll buy them at Sam's, like a 30-pack, but it's still expensive as shit, right? So, I'm getting to that, DJ Maddie. So I was like, I was grocery shopping on the app one day, and they had a special. You could get HEB Cola, HEB Diet Soda, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Hebe soda, whatever it is. It was $1 for a 2-liter. And I was like, so I added it to the cart and then I forgot to finish the grocery list. And then I lost out on getting a 2-liter of HEB Diet Cola for $1. But when I went back and looked, it's still $1.34 for a 2-liter. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. That's a lot cheaper. I started like adding it up per ounce. So a 12-pack of Diet Coke at $7.99 is that is 6 cents an ounce. Right? 6 cents an ounce. Now, if you get HEB Diet Cola. In the 2 liter, that's 2 cents an ounce. Well, duh. Well, duh. So that's why you've seen me now switch. Plus, fuck Diet Coke. They don't pay me. Oh, raggedy bitches. Sign up, hoes. So yeah, so now I'm drinking out of this thing, and it sucks. I don't like it. It's super noisy. I can't tell. It splashes in my face. I can't tell where it is in the... I don't know. And it doesn't hold as much, I don't believe. I don't know. It sucks. I get the off-brand all the time. Tastes the same. Actually, it doesn't. As a Diet Coke connoisseur, as a man with the exquisite cola tastes, I mean, I'm not bragging, but I'm kind of a soda sommelier. Right? Like, it's got good fizz. I'm getting notes of carbonation, saccharin. It doesn't taste the same, but it gets you through. It gets you through a recession. It gets you through tough times. I like it. It could be worse. It does not taste the same, but it's good enough, Crystal. It's not so bad. Because I remember, like, when I was a kid, if my mom never bought the off-brand shit. We just didn't get a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But my dad was cheap as fuck, and he would buy everything off-brand. Like, everything. Right? He didn't buy anything name brand. So, One Deep said it's cheaper to make it yourself. Yeah, but does it... Pepsi and Mr. Pibb? Oh, I can't do that. I can't do Pepsi and Mr. Pibb. No. Shasta? You go sit your ass down, Alex Villanueva. You ain't drinking no damn Shasta. If you had mixers, it's not the worst. Oh, no. Last night... was it last night? Yeah, last night I sat on the porch, smoked a cigar, and drank a Crown Royal Black and Diet HEB Cola. This is tough. It's a tough life I'm living right now. But, you got to do what you got to do. And I saw you ask me anything about anything, FJ. I'll answer it in just a second. But my dad would buy, yeah. See, somebody said, DJ Maddie said mayo got to be name brand. See, Nora asked me, she was like, why is this mayonnaise so runny? I was like, because you bought that bullshit Kraft mayo. If it ain't Hellman's, it can go fuck itself as far as mayonnaise is concerned. Okay? It's Hellman's or shut up. Then my dad would buy like Hell Woman's. I'm like, that's not, you can't buy Hell Woman's. I would need Hellman's. What are you doing? This isn't even made with eggs. This is made with powdered eggs. What? Stop buying this nasty shit. He would buy like the most off-brand, awful. Oh my God. He'd buy fake ass Oreos. I'm like, bro, don't buy Oreos. If you're going to buy those bum ass Hill Country Fair Equate Oreos, they were like Oreos. No, just leave them sons of bitches on the shelf, bro. I don't want those. I don't want those. I don't want those. I just won't have a dessert. Jared said, at least you spent money on the good alcohol. No, you can thank the Decats for that, or I can. I can thank the Decats for the Crown Royal Black. I didn't spend the money on it. They did. DJ Maddie said Blue Plate. I don't think I've ever had Blue Plate, but that's because Hellman's is the shit, and I don't want anything else but Hellman's. So Blue Plate can go have sex with itself. Yeah, Orioles made in Baltimore. I bought Fireball from Circle K. Yeah, apparently it's made with like malt liquor or something, so it's not considered a whiskey, so you can buy it anywhere. Pretty cool. Cece said I'm talking like a rich person. Okay. If it ain't Blue Plate mayonnaise, I don't want it, Amos says. Have you even had Hellman's, bro? Have you even had Hellman's? All right, answer the poll. Tulian's over on the Podbean, and so is the Jay Rizzle. So we do got 2 people over there. I was gonna shut that shit down. Good job, guys. Hold on. What the frick? Got the wrong date on my rundown. And I didn't download the damn. Woe is me. So, did you guys enjoy your sports night? I hope so. I've been trying to nail down the Laminator 5000 and get it automated so I'd never have to mess with it again. And that's been taking some time. We're going to go over it today, though. We got the results from last week. And then tomorrow, we'll look into running the Laminator 5000 for week 7 of the NFL. And we'll see what it says, and we'll see how we do. That's what we do around here. Wait, did I download it? Oh, I did. I guess I did go out and get it. Oh, well, okay. All right, cool. I got your headlines for you at least. That might be the only slide I made. Got some cool shit coming down the pipe though. Got some cool things in the works I'm excited about. Got some potential sponsors coming on board. Not just one, but 2 potential sponsors coming on board for the show. Very excited about that. And you guys, if you find their products useful or necessary, if you're in the market for one of these products, I would encourage you to give them a look over maybe how you did things in the past. Support your boy. And I only fucks with good people. I've turned down some sponsors before. And so I say there's 2 coming on board. There's one that we met today. Shout out Nick Sharara. We met today and it looks like a done deal. I just got to give him the paperwork. Another one we're in discussions. So pretty excited about that. That'll be a nice addition to le program. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. Let's say what's up to the chat. Let's do that. I buy Diet Coke and off-brand R&R whiskey. Oh, let me answer this question real quick. Let me answer this. Ask me anything about anything from FJ. Cigars or Diet Coke? One has to go. It's easy. Cigars. It's no contest. As much Diet Coke as I drink during the day, I mean, I might on a busy week of cigar smoking, I might smoke 4 in a week. Usually it's 2 to 3, but I'll drink 6, 7, 8 Diet Cokes a day, cans. Now we'll see how long a 2-liter lasts. Jeez. So yeah, there you go. All right, let's say what's up to the chat. If you're new to the program, chat is the shout out to the chat, not the past tense of shit. And also, I was messing with the audio, so if shit sounds wonky or gets wonky on us, well, that's just my bad, okay? I've been I'm so close to just biting the bullet and getting a new mixer. So close. All right, here's the chat. I didn't see who was in early. Let's see, who was in early? Alan Denson in at 120. Let's go, family. Did those fire off? Did you guys hear the DJ horn in the crowd? Okay. DJ Matty was second, and Nightbot, that raggedy bitch, was third. And then we went live. So I see my sweet Donna. She was in early. Alan Denson, John Dory, what's up, pimp? Alex Villanueva is here. Stream Elements showed up. Well, go fuck yourself. Sandoval, what's up, dude? Sandoval, I still hate you for having an Astros Cowboys star thing. It just as a guy that grew up not a Cowboys fan, it hurts my heart to see that. Now I understand you're a Cowboys fan and an Astros fan, and that's so badass for you. And I'm not a Cowboys hater. I think I've proven that. But man, it hurts my heart to see that. Who else is here? Jared Taylor, what's up, dude? FJ is in the building. Rudy Rob, what's up? Sanitize, wash hands, social distance, back and fuck up. D-Motto, what's up, pimpin'? How are you, buddy? Jen, hello. Jen's here. Terrence is in the building. What's up, Terrence? Good to see you, buddy. So little man said, what's up? Christopher Mina, Astros in the 6th. Are you saying, wait, they're not playing now. You're saying Astros in 6. I like it. We're going to do a poll. We're going to see. I want to see who people got. I want to see what the chat thinks. So we'll do that today as well. But I like that. Perry, what's up, dude? Perry's here. Flip. Howdy, Flip. McLovin's in the building. That intro is so good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Aaron J. Bryant, what's up, dude? Uriel Villanueva is here. I like it when he messages. He rarely messages. Peepy Dubs is in the building. Hello, Dubs. What's up, Dave? One Deep is here. Ivan is here. Asymmetric Risk. What? Welcome back, Playboy. Good to see you again. Who else is here? DJ Maddie and Christopher Mina we got. Kareem Majines. What's up, man? Good to see you here as well. I'm trying to go through. We got a lot of repeat customers. There's Crystal. There's CC. Okay. Wait, what? Psh, no. All right. I think that's it. I think we, nope, there's Joel. Get the off-brand. What's up, Joel? What's up, VB? Get a soda stream and make your own. Really? Do you make it like a Keurig? Like, oh, I feel like a soda. And then you just put like the stuff. Is that expensive? And does it taste the same? I'll look into a soda stream, but I don't know. How much is it too, by the way? What is a soda stream? Excuse me. Damn it. Don't die. Did I say Amos? What's up, Amos? If I didn't, hello. Hello. Who else is here? One Deep I got. VB, make your own, save money, less waste. Jared Taylor, at least you spent your money on the good. Got that. All right, cool. I think we're caught up. I think we're good. There's Nightbot. CC said, send it to me, Sandoval.
Is it the shoes? Money's gotta be the shoes. Shoes. You sure it's not the shoes?
I think we heard that. Hey, did everybody hear the shoe check? Oh my gosh, this is cheaper than a CPAP. Bro, I told you why I didn't do the CPAP, and now I kind of regret it. But the insurance thing, they just made such a huge deal out of the fucking CPAP. Now, when you buy the CPAP, VB, is it a one-time fee, or do you have to pay like multiple fee? Like, do you pay a monthly? Like, I don't know how the CPAP thing works. I really need to revisit that. So I'm going to put, nobody does. I don't know why people do that. Did they do that back in the day with like feathers? Soda stream and CPAP. I've got to get a CPAP. Jeff Bell said he heard the shoe check. Awesome. We'll do the shoe check here in a second. I just want to see the Yankee fans get butthurt. Nice. We don't need to blasphemy reproducing. Good afternoon, Barry and the Deckheads. Hello, Stephen Luther. How are you, buddy? Don't send it to her. Yeah, don't. I think that's it. I think we got everybody. I buy Diet Coke and off-brand whiskey. I can't do that. What's up, Jeff Bell, by the way? Good to see you, buddy. Nightbot can go fuck himself. Yeah, fuck Nightbot. Raggedy bitch. Okay. Soda Stream does not taste the same. Oh, well, that's good to know. Maybe I won't do that. Okay, poll is done. The results are in. I was not. You know what? I was actually kind of close. I was kind of close. Let's look at my poll. Everybody, feast your eyes on your screen and check out my big poll. Here's my big old poll. What did you do last night? 43% of you didn't watch either baseball or basketball. I said, what did I say, 50? I said 25% of you maybe watched baseball and about maybe 15% of you watched basketball. I damn near nailed it. I mean, it's only 3 people. It's not like you guys. And then baseball was 40%. So, okay, a little more than I thought. And one of you watched both. I'm going to guess, if I had to guess, who's the one person that said they watched both? I'm going to go Ivan. Ivan watched both. Because he probably had money on both. He's addicted to gambling. So I'm going to go Ivan watched both. The first thought that popped into my head was either Amos or KD. But then when I thought about it, like, Ivan's always gambling. So, yeah. See, Donna gets it. Yeah, Ivan. He's got a problem. He needs Gamblers Anonymous. My name is Ivan, and I'm a gambler-aholic. VB said a CPAP machine is the one-time charge. Mask and tubes can be replaced every 6 months. So for a few hundred, not sure how much, your doc will charge to review the data to ensure the airflow is at the right level. I didn't know they do that. I just want the one like where you just, boop, boop. I'm going to be all, I don't like that, but what you gonna do? All right. DJ Matty, I owe you a shoe check. And so I'm wearing you guys don't even know how long I've had this shirt. I bought this shirt from Busted Tees back in like 2005. Something like maybe 2008. This is around maybe 2008. It might be, yeah. Somewhere between 2005 and 2008. That's how old this shirt is. And, to their credit, it still holds up pretty well. It's very funny. Get it? Finders, keepers. We found that. No, Philip, no lurking. You get your butt in here and say hello. So, this shirt, black, red, white. And I don't have many black, red. I have a bunch of black, red, and white shoes, but I'll be honest with you, I was lazy today. And when I'm lazy and wearing comfy shit, I rock my Kanye's. Who, by the way, so there you go. I'm doing the Yeezy Zebras. Super comfortable. Not awful looking. I know a lot of you don't like them, but that's okay. Don't give a shit. They're not the best looking shoes in the world. What up, Philip? How are you, buddy? Lurk, bitch. Kanye West is buying. What was the social media platform? Oh, I gotta look it up. He's buying that social media platform that was used to coordinate the June 6th attacks on the Capitol. And by the way, Kanye now goes by Ye. He's like Prince and Diddy. Yeah. Oh, wow. Just Google Nori apologizes to George Floyd's family for Kanye West's comments. What in the fuck? And then I guess Elon Musk had. So Kanye said he was going to buy, where is it? Parler. Ye was going to buy Parler. And he was like, man, I'm tired of being stifled. I'm tired of not being able to say what I want. He said something about doing awful things to a certain group of people. We'll just leave it at that. I don't even want to say it. Twitch might do something bad to this channel, but he talked about doing terrible things to Jewish people. We'll just say that. And this is some of the tweets. 2 straight weeks of offensive cheats. I'll just read it. Fuck it. This is Kanye's tweets. This is Kanye West. In fact, I'm going to put it on screen so I don't be like, well, you said that. No, I didn't, bitch. Kanye West's crazy ass said this bullshit. And this is why he's buying Parler, because he's been kicked off of several other, it's pronounced Ye. Oh, that was pronounced Ye for Yeezy. Is that fungus in that shoe? No, bitch, it's not fungus, Jake Cross. Yeah, it's Parler. He's getting played by Candace Owens and don't even know it. Nice. He really is. He wore a White Lives Matter shirt to a some fashion thing. But here's some of his quotes as of late on social media. I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that regards to George Floyd. I prefer my kids' new Hanukkah than Kwanzaa. At least it'll come with some financial engineering. Bernard Arnault killed my best friend. This is weird. Like, the dude's weird. Ever since his mom died, he lost his shit. Like, let's be honest, he did. And then, so he said, I'm going to buy Parler. And they actually arranged it because Candace Owens is married to the man that owns Parler. And so she's brokering the deal. And at first, Elon Musk was like, yeah, good job. Then I guess he was like, oh, shit, no, he's crazy. And has deleted the tweet. It's insane to me. It's insane to me. And it just goes to show you, no matter how much money you have, you can still be a crazy person. You can still be a wackadoodle. Money can't buy you sanity, I guess. So there you go. I don't know why we needed a Yeezy breakdown real fast. What is this? Oh, yeah. Dez had messaged me. He was like, do you want me on tomorrow or today? And I said tomorrow for game 1 recap. So Dez will be on tomorrow to talk Astros, Yankees, and whatever else. And we're going to talk Phillies, Padres. What a interesting baseball game. So yeah, we'll discuss that. All right, let's do this. Let's get to the headlines, and then we'll just get into it. We got to remember, so we've got Laminator 5000 today. We got to look at the results. I've prettied it up a little bit. We've got to talk some basketball. Season kicked off last night. Nets and Celtics locked horns. Somebody made a good comment on the Discord. Celtics were basically wearing Milwaukee's colors. It was super weird. So we'll talk that. We'll talk Lakers, Warriors. Oof. And we'll talk baseball. Yankees, Guardians, not as much, but we'll talk Phillies, Padres as well. But let's start with your sports headlines for the day. By the way, I love that Christopher Mead is like, why did he say DEFCON 3? That's a lower defense standing. Well, and not only that, but he said DEFCON, which is not a thing. It's DEFCON, not DEATHCON. But yeah, you got to let him do his thing. Oh, I got to fix my camera here, folks. So this is where I normally sit. And it's definitely off center, and it is absolutely killing my OCD. So Daddy's going to fix that real quick. Boopity boop. And boopity boop. Nope, still not centered, huh? Oh shit. I need like a line down the middle where I could be like, poof. That would be easier. Oh, look at that. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, now it's fixed. Now Daddy feels better. All right, here's your sports headlines for the day. At least 3 teams. And we went over some teams yesterday, like just thoughts on what might make sense. It doesn't necessarily mean it was going to happen, but some teams that it might make sense for them to go after Christian McCaffrey before the NFL trade deadline, which, by the way, when is NFL trade deadline? When is it this year? I don't need that. Raiders news. No one cares. NFL trade block big board entering week 7. NFL trade deadline 2022 buzz. Oh, that's ESPN Plus. Kiss my ass. Hate you. All eyes on the Panthers. Okay. Bleacher Report. Does anybody just list the NFL trade deadline? Jeez Louise. Let's see. When's the NFL trade? November 1. We are 11 days away. 12 days away. McLevin says Sixers and Celtics, you dumbass. What did I say? Nets? Yeah, my bad. I meant Sixers and Celtics. Also, why are you so aggressive calling me a dumbass? Bitch. The dumbass, if he was smart, should have said DEFCON 1, which is the highest alert. Yeah, well, he also said, again, he said DEATHCON. He's not that smart. All right, so at least 3 teams are in on Christian McCaffrey. These are rumors. These are sources. These are not necessarily the truth or accurate, but this is what you get in reporting nowadays in 2022. Buffalo, the Rams, and the Niners. Yesterday we talked about it. Wouldn't it be crazy if the Niners went out and got a Christian McCaffrey and had Deebo Samuel? You've got two guys. Man, if you're a creative mind, a creative genius like Kyle Shanahan, can you imagine what that dude could do with McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel? That's insane. That's scary. With that defense, hold up now. The Rams, and several people had mentioned the Rams. How are the Rams going to make that happen? How do they have the money? That doesn't make sense to me, but I guess they do. And then Buffalo, rich get richer. If I'm Sean McDermott, I don't know if I mean, one, you don't need to give up your draft picks to get the guy. Your offense is one of the best offenses in football, one of the best defenses in football. Why not? I mean, why? Not why not? Why? You don't really need to right now. The team is clicking on all cylinders. Teams that do that are like, oh shit, we should be doing better. We have a significant deficiency at the running back position. Let's go get one of the best free agents on the market right now and fill that void, and we should be contenders. That's what Buffalo did, right? I mean, you heard them making all the hoopla about going and getting Von Miller to be a closer on the defense. I mean, they talked about that with the Chiefs, be a disruptor late in games. That was what they were lacking. I mean, that's what the Rams did. They went out and got better on the front side. They got help for Aaron Donald. They got better at all kinds of places last year and won a Super Bowl because of it. I just don't know. I mean, I get it. Where's Buffalo rank? Let's look and see where do the Buffalo Wings. Yes, I know that's not I know it. I think that's what they should be called though. Hey, what is that? Get out of here. Let's go ESPN. I should just leave this up. I always go to it. I should just leave it up. Let's go NFL stats. Hey, what's up, Christy? Good to see you, sweetie. McLovin said, only because I know you can take it, Barry. I was joking. I know. I was joking too. CMC wouldn't have to carry the load all the time, too. Yeah, it's in San Francisco. Yeah, of course. So let's see where do the Bills rank rushing wise. So yards per game, 440, almost 441 yards a game. Really good. Points per game, they're second, just barely behind the Chiefs, a half a point a game. So both teams essentially scoring 29 and 30, respectively. Passing yards per game is not even close. The Bills 323. And I imagine they're up there just because of the way Josh Allen runs the ball. But you look, they are, okay, middle of the pack-ish, middle third in rushing, averaging 117 a game. That's still really good, though, for a team that goes 323 through the air. I mean, look, if Cleveland's only putting up 200, Chicago's only putting up 100, you better be getting your yards that way. But that's a pretty balanced attack, all things considered. 323 and 118. I mean, nobody else is even close in passing yards that's in the area of where they were at rushing wise. I don't know. If I'm the Bills, could you get better? Sure. Should you go for it? Why not? I mean, that's what the Rams did. But, yeah, McLevin said the only reason I could see the Bills is because Singletary isn't really elite. So adding CMC would put them over the top. They're already the top, though, right? I mean, the Bills are the team to beat in the NFL right now. We're 6 games in, or 6 weeks in, excuse me. We're 6 weeks in. The Bills have pretty much established themselves, even though I know they're not undefeated like the Eagles. But the Bills have established themselves, at least in the AFC, as the perennial Super Bowl favorite. So I don't know. I mean, the Rams were like good, but were pushing to make themselves elite, right? So I don't know. If I'm the Bills, I mean, you have the opportunity to be with Josh Allen at the helm. If you keep replacing some talent year over year and not go crazy and do a good job scouting and whatnot, you get the potential to be good for a while. But if you start giving away draft picks, I don't know. And the problem I have more than anything else, I'm not doubting Christian McCaffrey's skill set. Will he stay healthy? That's the concern. Will he stay healthy? I don't know. I mean, in the sense as the Bills would have elite talent across. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Here's the Bills depth chart if you're curious. Devin Singletary at running back. James Cook is the backup. Zach Moss is third. And Tywan Jones is their fourth option. Josh Allen, Case Keenum is 1-2. You've got Diggs, Davis, and McKenzie. I mean, look, you could honestly get some help for Diggs if you wanted to. Right? I'd be interested to see after Diggs, where does Davis and McKenzie and the rest land as far as receivers go. Let's see. Stats. Rushing, receiving. Diggs is obviously up there. So let's just do a little sample here. We're going to go boop. Find on page buff. 2. So Gabe Davis is 20th. Stephon Diggs is 2. And they don't have another one in the top 50. Hey, what's up, Potch? Well, hey, fam, fuck the Yankees. All right. Pow, pow. Poor BZH 420. I mean, he doesn't even show up. But, so, I mean, okay, well, let's look at it this way, McLovin. I'm going to get all nerdy here for a second, if you don't mind, guys. So you've got 2 top 20 receivers. And Gabe Davis isn't exactly, blowing the doors off of anybody, I guess. He's obviously having 2 receivers in the top 20 is really, really good. I don't know if is there another team that can claim such? Tyreek Hill, Minnesota, Rams, Miami. So Miami has Hill and Waddle. But that's 1 and 5. That's pretty good. Philly has 1. Arizona has 1. Oh no, Philly has 2. Sorry, Devontae Smith down there. Arizona has 1 and Marquise Brown, but they're about to get Nuke Hopkins back. So good job lucky them. Jamar Chase in Cincinnati is 1. Travis Kelce in KC is 1. Baltimore has 1. Denver, Seattle, Indy, Las Vegas, Chargers, Dallas, Seattle again. Oh, look at Lockett and Metcalf. Dude, Geno Smith is making everybody look like geniuses right now. And then Chris Olave, New Orleans should be getting him back. And then Gabe Davis with Buffalo. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, look, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt. I don't know. I just don't think this team is desperate for a guy who is going to cost you an exorbitant amount of assets. And what are you really going to gain offensively? Or how much are you just going to become unstoppable? I don't think so. Is he going to even be able to play? I don't know. So, Yanks won last night in Game 5. When D-Mac on Podbean asked me through Chris Reyes in the chat, he was like, "What do you think?" Kind of what happened is what I thought. If you paid attention yesterday, I said I think the Yankees win. I think that the big guys, including Judge, kind of wake up. It's an important game. It's at home, and that's kind of what happened. Now, I didn't see Nestor Cortez having the kind of outing that he had. He pitched well on short rest. So, and they even said on the broadcast, Garrett Cole said he was available if needed. Okay, settle down, Cole. Hopefully we get a Cole Verlander matchup. Do we have the schedule? Let's pull up the schedule. MLB schedule. schedule. We're not going to get a Verlander. Damn it. Oh, because Verlander's going to go today. Yeah, because he's on. Okay. That makes sense. So we'll go through that in a second. Let's finish the headlines, though. But Yanks do win. Yanks advance. Guardians had a good run. And, you heard it over and over. Kind of like Joe Buck and Juan Soto. Guardians, youngest team in baseball. Youngest team in baseball. Look at them. Youngest team in baseball. Cool. Good luck next year. Phillies took a 1-0 lead on the Padres in the NLCS last night. Actually, a good baseball. I enjoyed the baseball game. I'm sure some of you were like, oh, this sucks. If Sean was here, he would immediately tell us how much he hates baseball. But I enjoyed it. Kyle Schwarber hit the absolute piss out of a home run. My God. They said it was like one of the hardest hit baseballs in the StatCast era ever. And especially in the postseason, 488. Like, it was a monster bomb. Bryce Harper went opposite field with his home run. And it's funny because during the game, they were talking about... I'll pull up the box score here for you. During the game, they were talking about how John Smoltz kept saying over and over, you ain't lying, McLuhan. Sean hates stuff. Hate it! What's up, Sean? Oh, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Schwarber hit an absolute bomb. But it's funny because Smoltz kept talking over and over and over. He was like, you just don't get beat on solo home runs. You just don't get beat on solo home runs. I mean, there was that one time the Angels like hit 7 solo home runs and lost or something. But never. It's always traffic. It's always this, that. And then what happens? Yu Darvish gets beat on 2 solo home runs. And then when he gave them both up, Smoltz was like, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, you're never going to get beat on 2 solo home runs. Bitch, yeah, you can. In the playoffs, you absolutely can. Especially when Wheeler was pitching his ass off on the other side. I mean, guys, look at this. The Padres got 1 hit the whole game. 1 hit. I mean, there wasn't a lot of offense to begin with. 4 hits total. Yeah, 118 off the bat. That's ridiculous. Jeez, it was crazy. But yeah, I mean, when somebody asked me about that Dodgers-Padres series, I didn't think the Dodgers were going to beat the Padres would beat the Dodgers, because outside of Machado and Soto, that lineup doesn't really impress me or scare me, or it's not that intimidating. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a lineup like you look at with the Yankees or the Astros or the Dodgers or, a few other teams. Hell, the Phillies aren't bad from 1 through, Harper. What? Schwarber, Hoskins, Realmuto, and Harper. That's a pretty good 1 through 4. But a team like the Padres, they got a great 2 and a great 3. And I mean great. Yeah, and you look at the Yankees, and they were kind of the opposite. They're great 2 and 3. Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge didn't do shit. But because they have some depth in that lineup, it got them through until those guys could come around and then showed up big in a game 5. And, credit to the Padres. They got really good pitching. But, I mean, Bell looks overmatched last night in that last at bat. He had an opportunity to do something. They had runners on second and third. He just looked overmatched. It's an okay lineup, right? Actually, I should say it's a good lineup just because of Soto and Machado. It's somewhere right above average, but right below good. It's below good. Because you could be above average and below average. You should be above good and below good. Why can't we be that? Right? It's like a C plus lineup. Maybe a B minus at best. I don't know, but they got hella good pitching. But so did the Phillies. Phillies last night got themselves in some trouble with the one thing that you heard going into the season. Everybody talked about Phillies defense is going to suck. Phillies defense is terrible. Didn't really hurt them in the regular season or until the postseason until now. But they They managed to keep their shit together and didn't end up giving up any runs in the ninth. So, yeah, Wheeler goes 7 innings, 1 hit, 8 Ks, pitched his balls off. Dominguez and Alvarado come in and shut the door. And that's a great recipe, by the way, in the postseason. If you can get 7 from a starter, that's good luck. You should win that game. Sorry, Yu Darvish. I mean, Yu Darvish should have won this game. But Padres didn't hit. So that's Phillies go up 1-0 in that series. Yanks and Astros kick off tonight. Let's see here. Let's check out the little boxy score. Let's see what it says here. Stop it. Yanks, Astros. By the way, in the regular season, I believe it was 5-2 Astros. They played 7 games. Astros won 5 of them. So in a 7-game series, the Astros would have won. I think I pointed that out on this show before. Because I'm a genius. No, but yeah, Astros won. There you go. Yanks won game 1. Astros won games 2 and 3. And then 5, 6, and 7. They were 2-2 on the road and 3-0 at home were the Astros. Split or win the regular season series 5-2. And now they'll play obviously a best of 7. If you look at the matchup predictor, Houston has a 60% chance of winning. I don't see odds. Oh, no lineup available. You dirty bitch. James Talon versus Justin Verlander. Boy. You can't have Verlander shit the bed again. Not against the Yankees. I mean, he doesn't have to go out and pitch a no-hitter. Doesn't have to go out and pitch a no-hitter. But you definitely can't have him shit the bed like he did last time. That's just not going to be okay. This ain't Seattle. You know what I mean? This ain't Seattle. So there you go. Oh, here's the career again. Am I saying it right? Talon? How do you say this dude's name? I should probably know it. This is decent. It should say on Baseball Reference. Let's see. Baseball Reference. Tailon. And we'll get his nickname too. He'll have a nickname. It is pronounced who gives a fuck? Taillon. Really? That's stupid. That's more that I before E except after double L's bullshit. Taillon? That's dumb. I should have known that. That's dumb. What a dummy. That doesn't even look like Taillon. That's dumb. His nicknames are J-Mo or J-Mo. That's the same thing. J-A-M-O or J-M-O. Calm down, J-Mo. Oh, he's from the Woodlands. Oh, look at that. No one gives a shit. He's a Yankee. Fuck him. Hope he loses. I hope he loses, and then the HOA sends him a shitty letter in the Woodlands, where his house is. I don't know. He went to the Woodlands High School. Drafted by the Pirates in the first round in 2010. Good job, Taillon. Stupid way to pronounce that. 7 innings, 1 run would be nice for JV. Yeah. I just said I would settle for a quality start. I would just give me a quality start. That's all I need from Justin Verlander. Just a quality start. But here they go against Taillon. Altuve's hitting 300. Well, he's going to have to do that. He's going to have to do better than he did in the division series. I'll tell you that damn much. Jeremy Pena hit 253. Damn, there's no way they have that many at bats. Oh yeah, see, okay. I was like, you stupid bitch, you didn't even change. Altuve's 4 of 9, hitting 444 with 2 Ks. Pena's never faced Taillon. Alvarez is 2 for 6 with a home run. Bregman's 2 for 6 with a home run. Tucker's 3 for 5 with a home run. Nice. Yuli's 0 for 7. Oh, shit. That could get ugly. Aledmus Diaz is 2 for 3. Expect him to play. And Chaz is 0 for 2 and Maldonado's 4 for 10. Look at Maldi hitting 400 with a ding dong. Let's go. Aaron Hicks is day to day. Okay, DJ LeMahieu, no Astro injuries. Good deal. Astros 1.5 point favorite at home. Minus 190 on the money line. Plus 158 for the Yanks on the money line. I like that. I like plus 158. I'd throw $1 down. I'd throw a diet soda. I'd throw a HEB Diet Cola on that bitch. That's not bad. Plus 158. Asymmetric Risk said, does the Laminator 5000 say under 7? It doesn't do baseball. It doesn't do baseball, man. It's only football. But Lammy says, I like the under. I do like the under. Yeah, with these bullpens, I think you can get, they might jump on one of these two early, but I like the under. I could see 3-2, 4-2, something like that. Yeah, I think it could be 4-0, 4-1. I don't know. I like the under though on the game. I'm not so much liking that Yankees plus 1.5, but I do like the money line. Let's go see this real quick. Let's see what the season series was between these two. So you had, let's see what they scored against each other total. Let's do some figuring. Yeah, you got 7 plus. Let's just get all the Yankees. So 7, 8, 8, 14, 15, 17, 22. So Yankees scored 22 runs in 7 games. Yankees averaged 3 runs a game against the Astros on average. Now, they were shut out once. By the way, Astros never shut out against them. They also put up a 1 spot in game 3 and a 1 spot on the road, at home in game 6. So that's why I think a little concerning for me is that 1.5, because the Yankees are prone to just go cold. So 3.15. So we'll call it 3.2 runs a game for the Yankees. Somebody write that down. Okay, I'll do it. Yankees averaged 3.2 runs per game in the series. Astros, on the other hand, we got 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15, 17, 20, 27. 27 divided by 7 equals 3.85. We'll go 3.9 runs a game. So this game was, that kind of tells you where the odds makers are at 7 as your over under, right? If you think of it that way, Astros averaged almost 4 a game, 3.8. Yankees averaged 3.2. That's 7. Hello, folks. That's math. So combined, these teams average 7.7 runs a game, Hence why Vegas will set the over-under at 7. So then you can look at, okay, well, what did they do at home, right? Like the Astros had 3 games at home. The Yankees had 4 games at home. So what did the Yankees do on the road? 8 runs in 3 games. Astros scored 12. What is that? 8 divided by 3. That's 2.5 runs, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. There's your 1.5, or your run and a half, right? 2.5 runs, 4 runs, add your 1.5 over under. That's a 4-4. That's a tie. And that's 8. So maybe take the over. Now you don't get the over. What's the point? So I like under. I like Yankees money line. I don't like the 1.5, but what the fuck do I know? I'm just a simple man with a simple calculator doing simple gazintas. And if I lost you on any of that, well, I'm a beautiful mind up in this bitch. All right, last headline we got to do, and we'll get back to some more baseball talk if you want to. They did the math. Yes, they did. That's what Vegas does. They do math. I think Altuve has a breakout game. It's soy tu papi time. Oh, I say that right? I whited that shit up. Gonna potentially be colder and raining games 4 and 5 in New York. Yeah, that'll factor. That'll factor. Yeah, the thing about Altuve, look, and Kyle Schwarber was like 1 for 20 going into the NLCS, and then he hits that bomb after getting on base. He got a base hit to open the game, so Altuve could be fine. Somebody said it the other day. You know, in the playoffs, when you go 1 for 12, 1 for 15, 0 for 20, it's magnified because that's the only shit going on. You do that in the regular season, and people are like, oh, yeah, he's going through a rough spot. In the postseason, it's a slump. It's magnified. It happens. I guarantee you we could find a time during the regular season when Altuve went 0 for, what is he, 0 for 20 right now in the playoffs? Is that what he was in the regular season? Let's look-see. I'm probably boring some of you guys with baseball talk, but deal with it, bitch. It's sports. Yeah, so Altuve 0 for 4 in that game. I should have just pulled up his game stats. That's much easier. There you go. So, game log. Altuve goes 0 for 16 in the Mariners series. 0 for 16. He was 6 of 12 down the stretch to end the regular season in October. He hit 337 in September. He hit 330 in August. 295 in July. 242 in June. 320 in May. And a $167 in April. And I was even like, oh shit. But I mean, you can see clearly, right? Here's a nice little run where he went, well, that's 1 for 15 to start the season. And we all know how that ended up. So, can we find a run of 3 games where he didn't get a hit in a row? Well, right there. There you go. There's a nice little, I'm looking at the wrong column. Shit! Did he ever go 3 games in a row without getting a hit in the regular season? Somebody shake their magic 8 ball. Oh, right here. There's a run right there. Mets and Yankees series. He went 0 for 9. But didn't get a hit in those. Probably had some walks mixed in. And it looks like that is the only time in the regular season that he went 3 games in a row without getting a hit. Yeah. Oh, nope. There's another one. Right there. Detroit and Oakland series. So he was 0 for 11 in that 3-game stretch. So twice during the regular season, didn't get a hit. Now, the 0 for 8 is a bit misleading because that was extra innings and that was 2 games in 1, and that's a lot. But no time to panic. I'm not worried about Jose Altuve. Guys like Bregman or Yuli, Maldonado, those are guys I would be more worried about if you felt like they were slumping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about Altuve. What's up, Dre? Doc is in. Finally. Twitch has been crappy today. Very choppy. Really? Damn it, Twitch. You bitch. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I'm streaming at 1080p, 30 frames a second. Oh, Shelby! What? Shelby just coming in, dropping a 10 spot. Holy shit. Shelbsters. Thank you, sweetie. You're the best. That's first bits of the day. And Shelby just drops 1,000 biddies. Holy shit. Thank you, Shelbsters. I hope you're well. I am really enjoying the glow stick saga on Facebook. Just FYI. I was laughing so hard at that shit, girl. It was hilarious. If y'all don't know, I won't say who. I won't out them. You just got to be following her on Facebook. But one of her kids put a glow stick in the dishwasher, and of course it melted. Hilarious. Hilarious. All right. So, Dre, I wish I could show that video you sent me, by the way.
Heck yeah.
Oh, shit. B-Head just resubbed. B-Head in 7 months, bro. Like, we kind of go together. So, I like how you just gave it away. It was Robin. Yeah, but she's so cute, it doesn't matter. McLevin said, I think Shelby wants to see your tits. I would be willing to bet if we took a poll, if we took a survey of Shelby's in the chat that actually wanted to see my tits, we would get 0 yes responses. So, pretty sure about that. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Dre said save it for Halloween. I don't know if I'm allowed to run it because of copyright strike thing. That's so funny, though. Fuck, man. When I was like, oh, God, I forgot about this. I still have the one where they have the little person and he breaks dances and he's all beep bop, boop, bop, bop. Super inappropriate. But super funny. So yeah. So the last thing I had on your headlines before we continue, we're going to open up the Laminator 5000. As if those numbers weren't fun enough, let's crack open some more. By the way, are you guys digging this frame? I feel like the double line thing is a bit distracting. So you can see, like, you know, with the logo, we've got the 2 diagonal bars as part of the design the guy did for me. But I'm thinking, should I just put not put them in the background and leave them on the frame? Or should I take them off the frame and leave them in the background? I don't know. What say you, chat? Leave both, leave the background, or just leave the frame, or just leave the camera frame. Both background or camera frame. Pick. Or none.
Heck yeah.
Dirty bitches. Joe! Joel just resubscribed for 8 months. Look at that. We got a goddamn hype train going. What? I don't know how to get that up under there. I can't. Okay. No, we're doing shots. Let's go. My fireball box is slowly but surely dwindling. Guys, we are already level 2. God bless America. That's Shelby just coming in, putting her penis on the table. Pow! Take a look at that. Mimi, thank you for the 200 bits, sweetie. Mimi and Joel and who else? Shelby and Behannon. Yes. Got this hype train started. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. I love you. This toast is for y'all. Thank you for the hype train. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why I couldn't swallow it. Okay. Nobody clipped that. Asymmetric wrist. Holy shit. Thank you for the 500 bits, man. Appreciate that. Y'all trying to see some booby, huh? Y'all trying to see some titties. I know. Wow, that was weird. That burned a little too much. I don't think that was supposed to burn like that. But now, thank you guys. I appreciate that. You guys are gentlemen and ladies and scholars. I mean, one of you is a dumbass. I will let you decide of all those names which one it is. That's the dumbass. All right. We didn't get to the Daniel Snyder thing. Do you guys want to talk that? You want to check the Laminator 5000? What do you guys want to talk about? I mean, we can still do NBA. I feel like we've been super sportsy and it maybe is having an effect on the numbers. I don't know. Numbers are down today. I'm curious if it's sports causing that, if it's baseball, if it's just, I watched hockey last night, by the way. Uh-huh. Tell me you're impressed with me, Mark. I think Mark left. I hadn't seen him. Who doesn't want to see titties? Fair enough. Jared, thank you for the 150 bits, my friend. I watched hockey last night, you guys. Yeah. The Nashville Predators and the LA Kings game. It was in Nashville. I was like, I can watch hockey. Not bad. Got it was a good game. Nashville kind of pissed away the lead. Kings came back, ended up in a shootout. Excuse me. It's a good game. I mean, a good, game. It's a hockey game? Yeah, game. Match game. What's up, CC? Still lurking. Hockey is great in person, but hard to follow on TV. Shelby, you know the thing that I struggle with is not knowing all the rules. Like, what's a cross check? I saw a holding call. I was like, what? They just look like they slammed into each other on the boards. Like, why? How is that holding? I mean, I get offsides. I get icing. I don't know the exact rules about being in the crease. Sounds super sexual, by the way. He was in my crease. I didn't appreciate it. It's like, stay out of my crease. But I mean, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just watch some hockey. And I enjoyed it. I really did. I enjoyed it. But I need to learn the rules more. You know what I mean? Like, I know offsides, like, oh, offsides. And then they call it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm a hockey expert. Icing is a little tougher. I think icing is, you don't get icing when you're shorthanded. It's only even strength, right? Or if you're on power play. I believe that's the case. See, I got to learn. I don't know. This is a guy that grew up not watching hockey. Everything I know about hockey, all the rules that I learned, and everything I know about hockey, I learned playing hockey on Sega Genesis. That's it. That's the truth. That's a fact. But can't the team that has the advantage get an icing call? I mean, not that they would, but I suppose that maybe they're getting after him shorthanded. Not icing on a cake, Alex. Sit your fat ass down. Alex is like, icing on a cake. No, Alex. Yeah, Mark said icing is a fickle rule with a lot involved. See, and now we're getting complicated, and this is why Southerners hate hockey. Why you gotta be making it all complicated, boy? Hey, thank you guys for the hype train. Level 2 hype train. What? Let's go. 2 gifted subs, 1,850 biddies. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate that. Y'all the best. Alex said, I'm just hungry. Cece said, I was a Blues fan. Then we won the cup, so I was elated again. And then womp womp. The only time I've ever been a fan of any hockey game was like 94. I was a fan of the Rangers. I think that's the year they won the Stanley Cup, which is also the same year that I got the hockey game for my Sega Genesis and learned the rules and watched a shit ton of hockey for some reason. I can excuse the Cowboys with the Blues. Alex, I'm just hungry. I'm sorry. Flying V is all I know about hockey. That's not. Look at Dubs as a Red Wings fan. Okay. I feel like if I was going to be a fan of any team, it would not be the Dallas Stars. I don't think I would go back to the Rangers either. I'm like a free agent. I could cheer for anybody. It definitely wouldn't be the LA Kings. I might pick a Canadian team just for the fuck of it. If I was going to pick a Canadian team to root for, who should I pick? Let's see. I don't know. Did you kill him though? I don't know. Ask me anything about anything. Are you watching Andor on Disney Plus? Christopher Mina wants to know. I have not yet. It is on my list to do though, Mina. Maybe I can squeeze it in before next week's private Patreon hour and we can discuss it then. I know we didn't have as deep of a discussion about House of Dragon that you wanted to, but I mean, I'm not exactly a genius when it comes to, I just enjoy watching it. But like I said, if you have specific things like, hey, when this happened, what did you think? I can comment, but like to point and pull it out, like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Blues are the Blackhawks' biggest rival. Okay. If they would take out the H and be the Black Hawks. Real power play go. All right, let's pick an NHL team for Daddy. Huh? Let's pick a team. Come on. I'm going to buy a jersey and everything. I'm not buying a jersey. Oh, big-ass hockey sweaters. They're heavy as fuck. I haven't made it through the first episode. Of what, Shelby? House of Dragon or Andor? Which one? Is it bad? B. Hannah said do the Las Vegas Golden Knights. All right, I want to pick we have the Atlantic Division. What the fuck is the Metropolitan Division? What? Oh, because of New York. Oh, booty soft bitches. They need like Canadian Division, the A Division. Don't you know division? They got the Pacific Division, the Central Division, the Atlantic Division. So does every division have a Canadian team in it? Let's see. Atlantic has Montreal, Ottawa, and Toronto. Wow, they got Tampa and wow, that's kind of fucked up. You'd think they'd do a better job grouping these together. The Metropolitan Division has Carolina, Columbus, New Jersey, New York, Philly, Pittsburgh, and Washington. No Canadian teams in the Metropolitan Division. Central has Arizona, Chicago, Colorado, Dallas, Minnesota, Nashville, St. Louis. Hey, they got the Winnipeg Jets in there. Nice. The Pacific Division has Anaheim, Calgary, Edmonton, the Kings, the Sharks, Seattle, Vancouver, and Vegas. I don't know. All right, so Canadian teams we've got. Our choices are Montreal Canadiens. They call them the Habs, right? Isn't that the Habs? The Ottawa Senators and the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then you've got Winnipeg. Winnie Penny. You got Winnipeg and Calgary and Vancouver. I'm out on the Winnipeg Jets. No one gives a shit. Calgary Flames, no thanks. The Vancouver Canucks, no thanks. So we're down to the Montreal Canadiens, the Ottawa Senators, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. I got to be honest with you. I think I got to go Toronto Maple Leafs on this one. I dig the blue, the colors. Toronto is a pretty dope city. I like the Leafs. I think I'm a Leafs fan, guys. I'm a Leafs fan. I don't know the first fucking thing about the Toronto Maple Leafs. I know that the leaves in Toronto taste like maple syrup. That's just like if you go and eat dirt in Sugarland, tastes like sugar. Duh. Dave said, fuck the Leafs. God damn it, Dave. You would. Potch said, dude, the Leafs, they are notorious for winning a lot and losing in round one. Okay. Well, then I'll fit right in being an Oilers/Texans fan. Okay. Shut up and let me pick my team, chat. All right. Here's what we're doing. We're going to do a poll. Let's see who you guys would have picked. New poll. What city should I root for in hockey? What is happening right now? I can't type for shit. We're gonna go Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto. Oh fuck. I can't add any more. There's only 5 slots and there's six godforsaken. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Yeah, there's 6. Okay, which one are we leaving off? Winnipeg? Yeah, fuck Winnipeg. All right, we'll leave off Winnipeg. We're going to add Toronto. And then we're going to add, oh, wait, no, I'm missing Calgary, Edmonton, and Vancouver. Shit. I kind of like the Edmonton because they're the Oilers. So we'll leave them on. Fuck the Vancouver Canucks. So we're going to go Calgary, Flames, and the Edmonton Oilers. That way I can still call myself an Oilers fan. Aha! Get it? Toronto. We're just going to put Leafs. We don't need to get on. And the Montreal Canadiens. That's kind of calling yourself the Canadians. It's like calling yourself the Americans, right? That's a little presumptuous. It's like, oh, it's the New England Americans. Yeah, it's the Boston Americans. It's the Houston Texans. I'll be damned. It's stupid. All right, help me pick a team. I'm sure I spelled something wrong in there. But I'm telling you, I'm leaning Toronto. Okay, I'm back. Are we finally done with hockey? No, Jared! Serious business, man. I'm trying to pick a city. I'm trying to pick a fandom. I might be buying a shirt. Told Al said the Oilers are Gretzky's original team. No, I don't give a shit. I'm not a big Gretzky fan. I mean, his daughter's hot. Okay. See, that's why I hate these. That anticipation of the ice falling. Mark said the original 6 are Blackhawks, Bruins, Red Wings, Rangers, Maple Leafs, and Canadiens. That's the original 6 teams in the NHL. Should I go with one of those instead? Oh, well, then I'll just go Maple Leafs. The poll is in my pants. No, it's on the it's in the chat. Do you not see my poll? How do you not see my poll? Yeah, it's right there where it says vote. I'm voting my own poll. Maple Leafs voted. Ha-ha! Awesome. I don't think I could vote. It didn't count it. Where's the poll? Okay. Yeah. So Maple Leafs is good. That's one of the original 6 too. Why did you guys try to talk me out of the Maple Leafs? Idiots. Big dumb dummies. This is perfect. This is a perfect team to pick. It's hot in here. Man, we still got an hour and a half. This show feels like it's dragging, doesn't it? Does this show feel like it's taking forever? I feel like you guys. I feel like I'm doing a shitty job today for you guys. Is this show dragging for y'all? Jeff said none of the above. I'm not being an Avalanche fan, Jeff. Can it? Sit on it, Potsy. That should be a drop. Let's look at the schedule real quick. So tonight you got Nola and Blake Snell going in the Philly Padres series. Drake cheers for the Leafs. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess that's just greatness upon greatness. I'm the Drake of Twitch. Just hold on, I'm going home. All right, so Padres slight favorite. Barely. I feel like this is like just standard fare, right? 7 runs over under 1.5 run line. But that money line at plus 100. Mine said Drake is the GOAT. But Mines, you'll be glad to know, Mines. You'll be glad to know I was thinking of you. You'll be glad to know, buddy. I am picking a hockey team to root for and maybe even watch on occasion. And I think I'm picking the Toronto Maple Leafs. I've let the chat vote. I'm letting the chat vote, but I chose the Maple Leafs to be my hockey team. Just randomly because, I mean, it's basically, I like their colors. I like the blue and the white. It's snazzy. Drake sucks. I mean, Drake does kind of suck. Amos said left in baseball, came back to hockey. So why all Canadian teams in the poll? Damn it, Amos, you left? How dare you? The reason I didn't want to choose an American team. I didn't want to choose an American team to root for. I just didn't. Didn't care. Didn't want an American team. Do you look at the Kraken's colors? No. What are the Kraken's colors? I mean, look, you can't go wrong with the Maple Leafs, right? I guess could have went Tampa Bay Lightning. It reminds me of an old rap song, an old rap lyric one of my buddies wrote. Rockin', shocking like the Tampa Bay Lightning. Where's the Kraken at? Oh. Nah. I like the Leafs too because it kind of I mean, that's a marijuana plant, right? Alex wants to know if Mexico has a hockey team. No, Mexico does not have a hockey team. So let's see how my Leafs are doing. I'm gonna be that dude now, like super annoying. How are my Leafs doing? Oh my God! Don't y'all hate people like that? It's like, bitch, you don't know shit about the Leafs. Why are you acting like? I see people on Twitter all the time that are like that, right? Like you see these fucking bandwagon ass hoes on Twitter. Oh my God, it drives me nuts. I'm a huge Astros fan. Let me see how my Astros are doing. Oh, really, Sheila? How long you been a goddamn Astros fan? Oh, at least since 2017. All my life for the last 5 years. Fucking hate it. I don't know. I really have a problem with bandwagon fans. I do. Like my brother-in-law roots for LeBron. That's what he does. I'm like, who's your favorite team? He's like, wherever LeBron plays. I'm like, you're an asshole. I fucking hate you. Derek, I hate your guts, Derek. You heard me right here. I hate your guts, Derek. Mine said Barry Raps Cavs tonight. Who you got, bro? I don't know. Let's look at the matchup. Should be a full schedule tonight for NBA, right? Does Canadian marijuana smell like bacon? Okay. Now, Total Dallas, go sit in the corner. You are trying way too hard. What is this? Kraken is a real team. That sounds made up. No. At first, I thought it was the Seattle Kraken. I thought they were basically the pork rinds, which I would definitely root for a team called the Cracklins. I'm just saying, I think we should name more teams after food and less after stuff that the city is known for. Like, who gives a shit about the Toronto Maple Leafs? You want me to root for them? Call them the Toronto Maple Syrups. I'm in. Maple syrup is delicious. Yeah. No. Derek from Step Brothers, he sucks. No, he's my brother-in-law. Canadian money smells like maple syrup. That's not true. Sheila says, how's Billy Dorn playing right now? That's so true. She would like, I loved William Wagner. What? Sheila? No, William Wagner. No, bitch. No. Yeah, I did. I loved it. 100% true. What? Why do you want a hockey team to root for? I don't know, Flip. I watched hockey last night. I just was thinking like I need a hockey team to root for. I don't have one. All right, let me answer Mines' question. Let's pull up this game. Full slate of games. And he wants to know about two teams that no one in this market gives a shit about. Mines. Look at that. Oh, relish it, Mines. Look at it. Delicious. You gotta like that. So ESPN's matchup predictor says that the Raptors have a 67% chance of winning. No Otto Porter Jr. Cavs are without Windler and Diakti. Who? Okay. The Cavs are going to be, I think, pretty good. The Raptors are the best team. No, they're not, Mines. The Raptors are definitely not the best team in the East. They might not even be the best team in their division. Let's calm down, bud. I don't know. It's so early to tell from a numbers perspective. I think everyone knows or expects that the Raptors should beat the Cavs. But it's so early. It's so early. Oh shit. Christopher Mean said Mexico has a hockey team, FYI. Another question about the Raptors. Yeah, mine's is a big Raptors fan. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I dig it. Mine's let's take this a step further though. Because mine's. Oh shit. I had a link. Damn it, Mines. I failed you, buddy. I had a whole shooting match. There's bowl predictions. No, but I want the power rankings. Yeah, I was gonna pull up the NBA power rankings and take a look at those today. What do we want? NBA. Oh, it was the NBA.com power rankings. Movement in the rankings. There we go. All right. Yeah, because that's fantasy basketball and no one gives a shit. No one gives a single solitary shit about fantasy basketball. That is the lamest of all the fantasies. I'm your fantasy.
Heck yeah!
Hey, Chase, buddy. Chase, thank you for the resub, baby. Chase has now been subscribed for 6 months. Says Twitch, baby, is growing. We're almost there. Cravings are starting to get wild. Nice. Very nice. I like. Hey, thank you, Twitch. I appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Let me get this out of the way. I don't need that. Go away. Go away, chat winder. All right, here's your power rankings. This is according to NBA.com. Let's see where your beloved Toronto Raptors fall. Mines. Nightbot. What the fuck? Nice. Chase, I appreciate you, fam. Nightbot is official now. It's about damn time. Oh, raggedy ass Nightbot. Thank you for the gift of sub, Chase. Y'all need to get on Chase's level. All right, Golden State Warriors, number 1. The disrespect that Siakam gets is sickening. I would agree with that, Dre. But you know what? It's kind of one of those out of sight, out of mind things, right? I mean, like, it's almost like being a top tier quarterback on a Pac-12 team or Mike Trout with the Angels. You know what I mean? Like, Siakam's just never going to get the love or the attention that maybe he deserves playing in Toronto. Nonetheless, number 1 team in basketball, according to NBA.com, is the Golden State Warriors going into this season. People think that they should repeat. Maybe so. Milwaukee is 2 on that list. The Celtics are 3. Suns are 4. Clippers are 5. The Sixers are 6. The sweet, tasty Nugs, spicy Nugs are 7. Memphis Grizzlies are 8. That's a little shocking to me, but okay. Grizzlies are 8. The Miami Heat are 9. The Brooklyn Nets are 10. And I think that the people are sleeping on the Nets this year. I think so. I think Brooklyn's going to be better than people expect because of how bad they were last year. What's up, Cisco? Hi from high. Sorry I'm late. You're never late when you're here, buddy. So there you go. Your top 10 according to NBA.com and mine's I'm sorry, but the Toronto Raptors are not the best team of basketball. They're not even in the top 10 of this power rankings. In fact, I venture to say mine. I could go find another NBA power rankings, and the Toronto Raptors would not be listed in the top 10. NBA power rankings. Let's go to NBC Sports. NBA.com. CBS. Let's see ESPN's. We'll go ESPN's power rankings. Let's check it out. Carmelo Anthony. All right. Here we go. Warriors, Celtics, Bucks, Grizzlies, Suns. I still think the Suns might be a little overrated this year. That's just me. Clippers 6, Heat 7, Mavs 8, Nugs 9, Sixers 10, Nets 11. Raptors are 13 on that list. And 12 on that list. Look at that. Cavs ranked ahead of the Toronto Raptors. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. I wouldn't have expected that either. I mean, I know that the Cavs have made some strides and they had a bunch of good young players, but certainly didn't expect them to be 11, especially ahead of like the Mavs. The Wolves might be pretty good. Hawks are sad. Pels, okay. Bulls, Knicks are 18. Lakers, 19. Boy, last night was not good for the Lakers. We'll get to that in a second. Sacramento Kings are 20. What? Trailblazers are 21. The Wizards are 22. Orlando Magic are 23. The Rockets, what? Celebrate. Wind it up. Let's go, Houston. Rockets 24 on the power rankings. Yeah, baby. Super Bowl. 25 is the Pistons. I think the Pistons are better than the Rockets. Just spoiler alert. Of course, I also think the Magic are too. And then Hornets are 26. Thunder 27. Jazz are 28. Well, that fire sale, duh. Pacers 29. And the San Antonio Spurs. Go, Spurs, go. Go get ready for the draft. Spurs are 30. I'm sorry, CC, if you're lurking. I apologize. I apologize. All right, let's take a gander at the rest of this over here. So there you go, mines. Nets 11, T-Wolves 12, Raptors are 13. Bulls are 14, Hawks are 15, Pels 16, Cavs 17. That's about where I expected them to be in relation to Toronto. Not ahead of them. Pretty crazy. Lakers are 18, Blazers 19. That's too high. I believe that's too high. Well, of course, there's really nothing left worth a shit. Knicks are 20. Hornets 21. Washington is 22. Kings are 23. Pistons. There you go. Pistons are 24. They're much better than the Rockets. I think the Rockets might be better than the Jazz this year. Jazz are 25 on this list. Spurs are 26. Pacers 27. Magic 28. Thunder 29. And hey, fuck you, ESPN. I got the Rockets 30. That's just a damn shame. Somebody screenshot this. Somebody screenshot. Look at this. Look, wasn't that the Kevin Hart thing? Look at this. Look at this. Rockets continue their youth movement by drafting a pair of forwards. Tari Eason. I'm really excited about Tari Eason, too. Jabari Smith in June's draft. Smith now slots in alongside Jalen Green as the centerpieces of Houston's rebuild. As the Rockets will have a very young yet intriguing roster to follow. Mines. I saw him respond. The Leafs will make you money regular season, though. Okay. I'm good with that. Our hardworking robot friend does not need to watch ads. I agree with that, Chase. I agree with that. High from high. Got that. Luka the Dawn. Shut up. Watch us clinch a top 4 in the East. Mines, I mean, listen, Mines, I'm not hating on your lack of faith in your team. You should believe in your team. That's what fans do. And the Raptors always seem to surprise a little bit, right? Like the Raptors always seem to be better than people give them credit for, because again, they get disrespected based off of where they are They're the only Canadian team in basketball, right? Isn't that right? I feel like yeah, they're the only Canadian team. Wasn't there another one for like a hot minute? Wasn't there another Canadian basketball team, or am I going crazy? I know there was the Expos in baseball, then they're gone, and now you got the Toronto Blue Jays left. Vancouver, thank you, Chase. Yeah, and then they were like, okay, you guys can't support basketball in two cities in this country. All right. People disrespect Canada for no reason. I love Canada. I would move to Canada in a heartbeat. I would. I absolutely would move to Canada. Little cold, little chilly, but I would still move to Canada in a heartbeat. Mines, I would. It was more tongue-in-cheek, Barry on Deck, about Siakam. I mean, I don't disagree. Dre. I think Siakam does get a bad rap. I think all of the, I mean, what did they do last year? Let's see. I think the Raptors in general get no love for what they do. Yeah. They're 5th in the East. And you know what? Not a lot of people are talking about the Raptors. Let's see. The year before that. Not so good. Well, that was after Whistlebritches left. Let's see. Year before that. A second. In 2019, 2020. A second in 2018, 2019. So, I mean, yeah, I just don't think it's not a team we talk about. We talk about the same teams over and over. The Celtics, the Sixers, the Nets, right? The Lakers, wherever LeBron is. Just, they gets no love. Yes, Rockets make Super Bowl before Texans. Shut up, Total Dallas. Hey, that's not bottom 5. Also, mine's had a question. There it is. There it is. Nope, that was Chase's question. Here we go. Also, Barry on Deck, personal question, but do you plan on making Twitch your full-time job, or do you just do it as a hobby / side hustle? Well, brother, this is definitely not a hobby / side hustle for me. I was in radio, TV, stand-up. I still do stand-up. But right now, Twitch is my main source of income. So definitely not a side hustle. It is something that I don't plan on quitting as long as the growth continues to happen. If I'm being honest, though, I've been at this, brother, since May of 2020. Full time since May of 2020. Before that, I was like a month where I was just doing it at night as a hobby, fucking around. And then I lost my job in radio, and these kind of people, these deckheads that you've met and become a part of, supported me. And we're like, let's do this. Let's start a show and have some fun. So that's what I've been doing. And this show and stand-up comedy is how I make my money. So I wouldn't call it a side hustle. It's a co-job, if anything. So yeah, I don't plan on quitting. Now, there's going to be a point where I'm going to have to decide, all right, are we growing or is it stagnant? And is this the best this show will ever be? And I feel like we're closer to that decision than we are further away. I don't know exactly when that decision needs to be made. I'm sure I'll figure it out at the right time. And then the question will become, would I do it as a side hustle? I don't know. I would imagine that as much as I've poured myself into this, and given the nature of ADHD and how we operate, kind of like when I left MMA. Like when I got out of covering MMA, I was done with MMA. I still haven't watched like I should, and like people want me to, just to talk about the fights and share my knowledge and shit. I imagine if I walk away from Barry on Deck, and I said if, it would probably just be like a clean break. But I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, I want to. I'd love to be able to say that I don't have to worry about bills and all that shit anymore. And we're not far from it, but we're certainly, yeah, I don't know. Jared said you best not be going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, damn it. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you. So much drinking in the beginning. Jesus. Christopher. Oh, my God. But I think that was me masking my feelings too, buddy, if I'm being honest. Now, if the one thing therapy has helped me understand. Yeah, it was a crutch. And if I'm being honest, Christopher Mina, about the drinking early on, it was to keep you guys engaged because you guys encouraged it. You guys seemed to enjoy it. So I was like, well, if they like it, I might as well lean into it and keep drinking if that's what they're here for. So, but I learned to be like, you know what? I can't destroy myself physically and mentally by doing that. Let's see. Let me catch back up here. Barry, repeat my question. I did. Who Mines play for? Best jersey in NBA history. What, the Grizzlies? Chase? Stop it. Make her. The CAD dropped a lot compared to US dollar. Oh, Canadian dollar dropped a lot compared to the US dollar. So it was tough to support it. It sounds crazy, but Luka, Zion, and Josh Giddey to record a double-double is plus 42.62. Just Zion. Oh. You guys bet like some weird shit. I most definitely would move to Canada, said Perry. Me too, man. I would. I really would. City of Victoria on Vancouver Island is one of my favorite places to visit. Oh, Mina, I went there before. That was the time when we took my buddy to a strip club. It was in Victoria. Right? Hold on. Let's see. Vancouver Island. Oh, come here, maps. Yes, it was Victoria. There was a strip club in Victoria that we went to. And Nora knows about this. She was the one that was like, yeah, go have fun. That's where, like, strip clubs in Canada are completely different to strip clubs in America. They don't give a shit. You show up. They're just like, come on in. Like, it's free to get in. There's no cover. You just sit wherever you want. They do crazy shit. But that's where we met the stripper. That it was amateur night. They had a fucking open mic night for strippers, basically. Open mic night for strippers. I was like, what are we doing, Canada? They were like, it's amateur night. I was like, holy fuck, that's just amateur night for strippers? Is that a thing? And anyone could sign up and strip. D-Mod said, you shit-faced in the second hour was something else. I can't even believe I didn't get canceled. Not one time. Barry, did they do the loony thing with the cone? The what? I don't know what that means. No, so we go to the strip club and it's amateur night. Now, this chick goes on stage. All right. This is a true story. I've told this on the radio before. So some of you may have heard this, if you listen to me on the radio. How long was your routine in Canada, Barry? First of all, I hate when people call it a routine. And I don't know what you mean by routine. I was in IT at the time. This was like years ago. This was before I got into comedy. Way before. My stripping routine. Oh, I get it. Flat line. So we talked this guy. I won't give his name. He had never been to a strip club. And we're like, come on, man, you got to go. You live it up. He was like, all right, I'll go. Fine. We get to the strip club. And first, so we sit up front right at the stage. Like right at the stage. Well, first we're in the back. Just hanging out, drinking a beer. And I'm like, well, you got to sit up front, bro. First time, Got to take you to the stage, right? Like, well, I was like, don't do this all the time because then you look like a weirdo and a creep. But first time, we'll sit up front. I mean, hell, I've never been to a Canadian strip club myself. Let's go. So it's me. I'm on this side. This dude is in the middle, and on the other side is another buddy that we work with. And like, there were like 3 other guys, but they left. I don't know what. I think their wife got mad at them or some shit. I don't know. So the 3 of us are there, and they're like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's amateur night. And before we bring out our regular strippers, our professional strippers, I don't know what they are. Pro titty dancers. Before we bring out those, then they said, so we're going to have amateur night. Is there any ladies in the house that would like to strip, that would like to dance? And so there's one chick that wants to try it. So she goes on stage and she's got this full-on ass mink coat. Now it's like April. No, it's like July in Vancouver. I mean, it's not hot, but it's certainly not mink coat season. So this bitch came to the strip club knowing she was going to be doing open mic stripping. So she goes on stage and she starts dancing, and she has no rhythm. Like, I mean, no, it's awful. It's not sexy. It's not even on beat. I mean, she just, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Think of the worst white dude you've ever seen dance and then make it worse. It was bad. We were just like, what the fuck? And so we're kind of laughing, right? We're kind of giggling. And then she takes off the mink coat. And she doesn't have a top on, so her titties are out. But she does have on panties. And she has on the biggest pair of panties I have ever seen in my whole life. These were granny panties. These were great granny panties. They were enormous. I thought for a minute they were gym shorts. I was like, is this bitch have on OPs? What are those? Are those jams? What kind of fucking bloomers are these? They were huge. And Bryce is now almost, I said his name. We'll cut that out. We'll cut that in post. She was young. Mine said, how old was she? Bro, she was young. She's maybe in her mid-20s, maybe. So I'm giggling. She's not appreciative of the fact that the 3 dudes sitting up front are, and my friend, who's never been, he never drinks. He's never been to a strip club. We've filled him full of 4 or 5 Canadian beers and a couple of shots. He's getting shit-faced, and he is cackling at this chick's draws. And I mean draws with a WLS. Draws with a WLS. And he is just like, oh my God. These are the biggest panties I've ever seen in my whole life. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. You're loud. He's like, he is losing his mind. I'm telling you, these were big. These were some big ass draws. And I'm laughing, and the other guy I'm with is laughing, and he's just losing it. So it's funny, right? So then she wasn't thick. No, she wasn't thick. Mina. Was this boy short came out? No, these were just panties, bro. These were not boy shorts. These were just panties. Like, they were like, I was almost like, they might have been men's underwear. I was like, do those have a flap, bitch? Are you trying to pee out the front of those? What are you doing? What are those? They were big. So then she's like, fuck it, I'm gonna get on with the get down. And so she had the mink coat, right? And we're laughing, and a few other guys like throw $1 or whatever. We're just cackling. And she's giving us the side eye, the dirty look. Bitch. But then she goes over to the mink coat and she puts it kind of not center stage, but like off to one side. And she starts smoothing it out. She starts spreading it out. Like it's like she's about to have a picnic in this motherfucker, right? Like she spreads it out. And this is, like I said, it's a big ass mink coat, head to toe. It's probably fake. But she spreads out this coat. And now there's music playing. And she's just fucking blah, 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 blah. She's like she's making a bed. And then she starts backing up. And we're going, what the fuck is she about to do? What is she about to do? So she backs up almost like she's about to do the long jump, like she's an Olympic athlete, triple jump or long jump or some shit. Uh-oh. Yeah, flip. They didn't like that word. Next time use raccoon. So she backs up, right? She's like, I got this, baby. Watch how sexy I am. She backs all the way up to the far corner of the stage. She's way back there. And this bitch takes off running across the stage and hits that fucking mink coat like she's sliding into second base. Baseball style. One knee down, one foot out. This bitch, whoo, and just slides across the stage. I look at Bryce. I mean, my friend. I look at my friend, and he looks at me, and we look at the friend, and the guy that's never been to a strip club looks at both of us, and he's like, is this what they do? I was like, no, bro, this is not what they do. And we lose our fucking minds collectively. It's like, bitch, what makes you think a baseball slide is sexy? Like, and she didn't like start like humping anything at the end. She just fucking baseball slid into the wall and then stood up and then started doing a real awkward gyration thing again. We were like, why in the fuck? Who approved that? Like, who watched her dance, right? Like, who watched her rehearse and was like, oh, yeah, you're going to kill him. You're going to kill him with the slide into home. Oh, you're going to kill him. It was the most awkward and weirdest shit. Like, there was no reason to do a baseball slide in the middle of your titty dance. First of all, with them big ass draws on and no top, it's super awkward anyways. And then she's running. It was just weird. Mine said, Barry, you struck me as a guy who's a big fan of the bush. What? No. No big ass hairy muff down there. That's disgusting. Fuck no. No. That's gross. I shaved my own. Why would I be into that? That's weird. So then that was one thing that happened. The other thing that happened that was hilarious was, so this guy's never been. Amateur hour is over with. One Deep said, you should just show us the film session. You know you got it. No, we weren't allowed to record. I would have given her $20 if I saw it. We were laughing so hard. Then she got mad and cussed us out in Russian, by the way. So she was Russian. Because she was like, stole a chainy of vodka. Ruble. I don't know. Oh, bro, I wish, Amos. God, that would have made the story so much funnier. But I got to be honest. I got to tell the truth. Y'all know. I tell the stories and a lot of people think I make shit up. And so I try to be real true to the stories when I tell them because they seem so weird. But fuck, I wish that bitch would have slid off stage. But it had like a lip on it, you know? There's no way. But oh my God, I would have died. So she's done. Open mic strip night is done. And now it's time for the paid professionals. And I was like, all right, buddy. I can't believe I've said his name twice already. Might as well just fucking use it. I was like, all right, buddy. Now the fun begins. And, you know, we gave him some dollars. And by the way, they don't have a dollar bill in Canada. It's like a coin. So the closest paper bill they have is a 5. I was like, ooh, at least there was no cover. So we give him some money. And this one chick comes out. There's a couple of dancers and come and go and whatever. It's okay. Not memorable. But then this one chick comes out. And she comes up to the front of the stage. She's like, how you boys doing? I was like, we're great. This is my buddy's first time ever coming to a strip club. I don't even know if he's ever seen a naked woman before. We're laughing. She was like, oh, really? I was like, oh, shit. It's about to go down, fella. I was like, yeah, it's his first time. He's literally never been. We're from America. And this is not what he does. So we talked him into coming out. So here we are. And she was like, well, okay then. And so she immediately starts like, bow! She starts slapping her ass in front of him. And I'm like, oh my God. Like she's not just like, hey, do you like that, daddy? She's like, pow! Like she's slapping the fuck out of it. I was like, oh, Jesus. She's really mad at herself. She's done some bad things. And so she goes into, I swear to God, she had a bag like a magician, or like she's like the Carrot Top of strippers. She's got fucking props. Swear to God. She goes into her prop kit. I'm like, this is the weirdest night in a strip club I've ever fucking seen. But she goes to her little bag and she pulls out a candle and a lighter. And she walks over to my buddy. And she doesn't kneel down. She like, that strippers sit where they sit on their heels, like they're kind of on their toes, but then they sit. They squat, almost like a catcher, right? So she's like almost sitting like it's not sitting, it's squatting. She's squatting like a catcher, right? Bucket naked, takes her drawers off, bucket naked. And my buddy Bryce is like, he's mesmerized, right? And she was like, he goes, what are you going to do with the candle? And she goes, what do you want me to do with it? And I was like, oh, fuck, it's about to get awkward in here. Is this how they make scented candles? This is going to be weird. And she goes, watch, just watch. And so she lights the candle and she's trying to be all sexy with it and it's melting. And then she pours it on her cooch. Just right on, blah, blah. I was like, oh, and it's almost bald. And she pours it on her coochie. And I'm like, that's awful. Jesus, why? And it hardens. And my buddy is just like, what the fuck? Like he's just mesmerized. And he's literally sitting like this with his beer. He's like, holy shit. And she goes, yeah. And something, I don't know what she says. I forget. She said something that got his attention. He was like, and he looks up and he goes, and then she goes, wait. And she flicks the wax off of her cooch. Now, when she does that, he's looking at her. She flicks the wax and it goes into his beer. But he doesn't know it. He's just ploop. And I saw it and I was like, oh. And my buddy that's with us saw it and we locked eyes and I was like, don't you say nothing. You let him drink it. You let him drink it. And he's looking at me like, oh, I'm not saying nothing. So he's got this full-on ass beer, and we're like, we're trying to get him to like chug it. And so she walks off, and we're like, bro, if you chug your beer, I'll give you $20. He's like, what? Yeah, he's sipping. I was like, bro, chug your beer. Well, I'll give you $20. I'll buy you another beer. Let's just chug our beers. Let's go. Let's just have fun. And he's like, no. And I'm like, chug your beer, bro. Buddy, let's go. Let's go, chug. And the other guy that's with us is like, chug your beers. Come on, let's all three chug our beers. He's like, okay, fine. He goes, I'll give you $20. I'm like, I'll give you $20. He was like, okay. So we're like, 1, 2, 3. We chug our beers. I swear right then he goes, guys, I think there was something in my beer. And we are fucking dying. funniest shit ever. We didn't even tell him till late. We did next day. I was like, I'm not telling this. He'll throw up. He's probably got some sort of disease now. Oh my God. It was so funny. Dude drank it and we were like, all right, it's just best $20 Canadian I ever spent in my whole fucking life. And the fact that he was half drunk helped. It made it so much easier. But holy fuck. And me and the other guy, we're just losing our shit laughing. It was literally so much fun. Like, right? I think a lot of people think when dudes go to strip clubs and stuff that it's like, it's all like weird, and man, it was a party. Like, we just had fun. It's not even sexual. It's just a good time when there's titties out. That's all. Oh, but then we told him and he was pissed. Oh, he was so mad afterwards. I can't believe you fucking let me drink that nasty bitch fucking pussy wax, fucking. Like, you need to go get tested, bro. You might have some shit. You might, I don't know, man. Shit. Oh, it was so funny. That was unbelievable. Hilarious. So yeah, that was the one and only time I've ever been to a strip club in Canada. One Deep said, okay, we're not saying his name, people. That never happened. I'm not answering questions about him. Making rain most by Pretty Dangerous in Canada strip club. What? No idea what that is. No cover at gentlemen's establishments. Good ones. Good one. Oh, I get it. Loonies for noonies. Yeah. They do have coins. They have like $1 coin and a $2 coin. I was like, well, I would feel like a dick if I threw a coin on stage. I would feel like an asshole. All right. Throat herpes. Yes, probably nasty Nate. We should have a deckhead strip club party. No, I'm too old for that. First of all, D-Mod. I have no desire to go to a strip club now. Like, zero. None. Don't even give a shit. Don't want to go. Nope. No thanks. It's the candle wax coochie wax. Nice. Bro, you need to get that candle wax coochie wax. Oh, that's hilarious. All right. So that's my strip club story from Canada. Okay. I think I need to go get a refill. What do we got? It's 4:20. We got about 40 minutes left in the show. I'm gonna go grab me a refill. Just a 2-liter, no biggie. I'm gonna come back and we will continue. Let's see. What have we not talked about that I wanted to get to? We did a little Astros preview. We didn't do the Daniel Snyder thing, but I don't really think you guys give a fuck all that much about Daniel Snyder. NFL best bets for the week. Oh, we got to do the Laminator 5000. So when we come back, we'll take a look at how the spreadsheet did for last week's odds. I think it'll surprise you. I think you'll be a little surprised by how we did. Okay. Not great. Not terrible. I'll take it as a bettor, as a wagerer, as a gambler, as a degenerate. I think you might be happy with this kind of week. So we'll take a look at that when I get back. Anything you guys want to talk about, we can certainly talk about that as well. Mark G said I had a friend get kicked out of Houston Dolls years back for throwing quarters at a stripper. He made it hell. I had my first strip club experience when I was in Hawaii. My friends got me drunk and I took their $200 and made it rain. Nice. Man, ain't none of y'all know about Bessie's. I don't know what Bessie's is. That doesn't sound good. Bessie's sounds like it's just a shed in the backyard of a trailer park of an old lady who used to work the Piggly Wiggly, but her man left her, and then she didn't have a ride to work and lost her job. So she started her own strip club in his tool shed, and he took most of his tools, but not all of them. So Bessie just goes back there and strips. And I think she's old and tired, so a lot of times she just sits down and pulls her titties out. That's what Bessie sounds like. I don't know. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminator. Stick around. Barry Laminator. Stick around right after this. Don't go nowhere. We still got fun to have. Hang out, bitches. I'll be right back.
Hey everyone, Steven Husick here with your weather update.
Oh shit, that was old school. What the heck? God damn it. Welcome back to the hour, whatever we are at, 2.5. Barry on deck. I need to fix the sound on that. The break music sounds really weird. It sounds like real tinny. I don't know. So we walk in the door, a pack of 10 to 12 truck drivers that got off work. What? Oh, Bessie's. Let's just say it was in the hood and it was a buck wild place like Harlem Nights. Oh, nice. Call me crazy, but handing out money for a look just ain't it. Not anymore. Yeah, 25-year-old me was down. But yeah. 4-2 Phillies. Oh, okay. What did our poll say, by the way? Who am I rooting for? Let's see here. Let's view the results of my poll. I am going to be a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. The people have spoken. Edmonton Oilers were a close second. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm a Maple Leafs fan from now on. There you go. Could be worse. Could have been a stupid Calgary Flames fan. I don't even know why they'd be stupid, but I just feel like they would be. Let's see. MLB scores. Wish I could watch, but, gotta work. Daddy gotta show them titties and make them. What the fuck was all that? What was that? Mark G said, let's go. Glad I was here for Barry's hockey awakening. Flames may be in Houston's future. Well, if that's the case, then I'll switch allegiances. But for now, I'll be a Toronto Maple Leaf fan. Go Blackhawks. Oh, suck it. I don't know. All right, 4-2 Phillies. Not even through 2 yet. Bottom of the second, 1 out. Wales Vagina has put up 2 in the bottom of the second. Was that back-to-back home runs? There you go. Yeah. Drury, second inning off Nola. And then Bell, second inning off Nola. So there you go. Boy, look at that. Josh Bell fell pretty quick in the lineup after last night's strikeout with in a clutch situation. I guess they were like, can't have that. Needs you to be better, buddy. Bumped him down to 6. So, yeah. So you got Aaron Nola. Awesome, right? He's pitching for the Phillies, and Austin Nola is the catching for the Padres. They're brothers. That's pretty dope. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? I wonder if they were like, I wonder if who was older was like, well, I want to be a catcher, so you got to learn how to pitch. Or it was the other way. It was like, well, I want to be a pitcher, so you're just going to have to catch, and then we'll do it that way. It's pretty convenient, though. If your brother is the battery mate, your battery mate, that comes in handy. Yeah, this thing sucks drinking out of it. Dre says, we walk in, a pack of 10 to 12 truck drivers that got off work. Good looking woman comes up and asks if we need change for $1. I say yes, and she sets down a roll of quarters on the floor, and she sits on it, picks up all the quarters. I give her $1, and she drops out 4 quarters on the floor one at a time. Everyone fell out. Is that true? I've heard stories like that before, Dre. That can't be true. Is that true? That's not true. That's so unsanitary, by the way. That is so unsanitary. That's disgusting. And that's why you never put your fingers in your mouth after you touch money. Because Lord knows after that, Dre went home and learned how to make change with his butt. And he just walks around with a roll of nickels in his butthole all the time. That's why I won't go to Dave & Buster's with Dre. It's gross. Hardtop said Tua said he lost consciousness after getting hit versus Cincy, and that he will adjust his style of play moving forward so he can avoid big hits. Good luck. It's the fucking NFL. How you going to avoid big hits in the NFL? You want to know how you avoid big hits in the NFL? You don't play quarterback. Trey says about 20 years ago. Damn, that's crazy. It's like donkey show shit. All right, so 4-2 into the second. How do the Phillies get their runs? Let's see. Let's go to the play-by-play real quick. Hoskins flied out. Schwarber grounded out to first. Yearling scored. Did they bat around? Oh, they sure did. Harper single to center. Cassiano single to right. Single to center. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Busy second inning for the Phillies. All right. Let's do some Laminator 5000. Mark said Heartthrob said he came to and was wondering what happened. That's crazy. Snell's getting rocked. Yep. Yep. All right, Laminator 5K. Let me pull it up here. Drive, gambling. There we go, betting. Okay, so if you'll recall, we did it for the first time last week, Laminator 5000. This is my proprietary spreadsheet that I use to come up with an idea of how I would want to bet, right? So hold on, let me get it adjusted here. Shoot down. Okay. That's got the results. Yes. And let's see. Oh, what is it? I have spent way too much time on this, by the way. Like trying to automate it and make it pretty and stuff. Way too much time. A ridiculous amount of time. I mean, it was fun, but same time. Too much time invested. All right. So here was last week's initial picks and how we did. So you can see, remember now, we would list the dog. I would estimate their points total. I would adjust the score based on the spread. And then we would get an actual score and compare that. And so we would come up with an estimated score. So in this game, we said that the Bears would score about 21. And that the Washington Commanders, that's old, I'm sorry. The Washington Commanders would score about 20. And that didn't happen. That was 12-7. So we let the spreadsheet pick a winner, and it was just strictly based off of adjusted scores for each, right? So the underdog, once I estimated their score, we would always add the spread to their point total. So in the case of the Bears and the Commanders, that was a push. That was an even game. So nobody got points. In the case of the Falcons, it was a 5.5 point spread. Falcons were the dog. So if we estimated they were at 18, they got another 5.5 points. Hence, then the spreadsheet would make that pick, and it determined that the Falcons would score more than the Niners. So the spreadsheet chose the Falcons and took the Falcons and the points. That's what the formula said to do. Me, on the other hand, I try to use some common sense. So I was like, no way. And then I chose San Francisco and shit the bed. So here's how it played out. Overall, the spreadsheet, just going by the formulas only, not changing anything, injuries be damned, whatever, the spreadsheet went 9-5. I, factoring in defenses and road teams and injuries and blah, 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 I went 8-6. Now, what we also do with the spreadsheet is we calculate over-unders. And so what I'll do is I will take the estimated point totals that I predict, not adjusted, so we don't factor in the spread on this. So if I predict that the Falcons are going to score 18 points, and I predict that San Francisco is going to score 23 points, we will add that together. That is 40.9 points. That's the grand total there. So that's our predicted over-under bar. This is what we think the two teams will combine to score. 41 points, basically. And then we compare that with what Vegas sets. And that gives us a net. And then the spreadsheet makes the decision, again, strictly based on formula. If the number that we arrive at is above the Vegas over-under, the spreadsheet says take the over. If it is below Vegas's over-under, the spreadsheet says take the under. And the spreadsheet, in regards to that, went 7-7, right down the middle. That is wild, AJB. Falcons are 6-0 against the spread this year. Craziness. Why did Sean say damn? What does IPD have to get a tattoo cover-up? What? What happens? You fast, Jen? Huh? What? Oh, yeah. On this stupid ass, bitch ass. Hey, you want to get more viewers? Yeah, I'll just show up at your mom's house and let all the guys that are banging her in the butthole watch. There's more viewers. That's unnecessary. All right, so that's how this works. Now, this over-under variation, anything above a 3, I pick out and say, this is what I'll bet. And the reason I do that is there's an anomaly in the numbers. Like the closer it is to the actual Vegas over-under, let you know that it might be a pretty close game and you might want to avoid wagering on it, right? But any numbers above 3 in particular kind of let you know, hey, there's a pretty big variance there. You might be onto something here. For example, if you're 6.5 under, that might be, hey, listen, these teams might not do much at all. Maybe Vegas missed on this. Keep an eye on that. And so anything above a 3, I'll pick out and kind of target as this is probably what I would bet. Or in some cases, I will bet it. So in those cases, we had a 4.2, a 4.3, a 4.4, and a 6.6. Everything else was slightly above 3 or in the 3 range. So I just ignored it. But in this case, the 6.6, the 4.4, the 4.3 variants, and the 4.2 variants all were unders, by the way. And those went 3-1. So if you would have just bet those, you'd have cashed. And then, yeah. And if you'd have just bet based off of the spreadsheet. So you'd have broke even on the over-unders. Obviously, well, you would have lost money because you had to pay the odds, obviously. House is always going to make money on you. And then you'd have probably made that up and then broke even on the spread. And then if you just did this in the spread, you definitely were making money. So if you were doing the greater than 3 variance and the spread, you did good. Oh, okay. So there you go. That's the Laminator 5000. That's how it did week 1. That's with 5 weeks of data. Yeah, 5 weeks of data. Boy, y'all hated that. I looked up at the numbers and everybody's like, nope, fuck this shit. These are stupid ass numbers. I can't deal with that. Real quick, just if you give a fuck, a lot of you obviously don't. But what I did is I've tidied it up some and made it easier. I know there's a lot of numbers. But what I did is I'm basically automating all of this. Even the adjusted and final scores, it's going to go out and pull those once the games are over with. And then all I'll have to do is make my picks. And it'll take care of the rest for us. And we'll have all the picks nice and neat. And we can go through them and figure out what we should do. So there's week 7. I just need to go double check for accuracy and stuff. So there you go. All right. That is the Laminator 5000. Let's see. What else can we talk about? You guys don't fuck around when you don't like a topic. Phillies take the lead. We're done with that. This Daniel Snyder thing is getting interesting, though. I just want to talk about it for a second. Snyder came out and said he was accused of hiring a PI or a group of private investigators and having all of the owners looked into, along with people that are involved with his ongoing investigation with the NFL. Jim Irsay came out, owner of the Indianapolis Colts, who has a checkered past of his own. He came out and was like, yeah, I think this dude's a wackadoodle. We got to get rid of him. And in so many words, he's like, I think we definitely need to look into it. I think the owners need to get together. I think we need to look into it. And obviously Daniel Snyder didn't like that. He's like, I can't believe that he would do that in the public. It's not true. He said some things that I think once he sees the facts, once we get to present our side, he'll change his mind and he'll sing a different tune. Listen, that kind of sounds like blackmail a little bit, right? Like, I mean, he basically gave him an out by saying that publicly as his retort. Instead of coming out and saying, yeah, well, Jim Irsay is a drug addict, so fuck that dude. He comes out and says, I think he'll change his mind once he sees our side. And our side might be, hey, Jim, I got these pictures of you finger banging a nun. And if you don't shut up and fall in line, I'm going to release these to the public. And then Irsay's like, oh, geez, that nun is my aunt. I can't have that. So, I mean, look, Irsay's been through the ringer already. He don't give a shit. He's 3 sheets to the wind anyways, probably. He's like, I'm high as fuck. Let's talk some shit about some folks. Daniel Snyder? Heck yeah, I want to talk shit. So Dallas said, if Irsay is trying to get you out, you got problems. Super black pot calling the kettle black. Right? That's the crazy thing. Of all the owners to come forward, it's Jim Irsay. What? That'd be like Robert Kraft being like, you know what? This goddamn Deshaun Watson thing is a shame. This is disgusting. I can't believe he would do that. What, Robert? Didn't you? Well, let's not talk about me. This is about Deshaun. It's crazy. So yeah, these are some of the quotes from Daniel Snyder. It says Snyder sent a letter to team owners Monday denying an ESPN report that he, among other things, hired private investigators to look into their backgrounds. Quote, that is patently false and intended to erode the trust and goodwill between owners that I take quite seriously. In other words, you're fucking up the good old boy network. I have never hired any private investigators to look into any owner or the commissioner. I have never instructed or authorized my lawyers to hire any private investigators on my behalf for any such purpose, and I never would. Now the out is, well, I didn't know they did it. No one told me about that. I certainly didn't approve that. They did that on their own. Listen, if anybody thinks Daniel Snyder's not a conniving piece of shit, if he's not just a total garbage human being, you're fooling yourself. This dude is a garbage ass human being. How many more stories, how many more people need to come forward to prove that to you? So anything this dude says, I don't believe a single word of it. I think I believe Jim Irsay before I would believe Daniel Snyder. At least Irsay is like, man, yeah, I partied, man. Oh, it's all fucked up. Snyder's all like, oh no, I would never do that. He went on to say, while we are all fierce competitors on the field, we are part of this organization because we love football, our team, and our fans. Having the privilege to own a franchise in America's sport is something I know none of us take for granted. Falsehoods and lies being spread about any of our organizations hurts our league and our players and our fans, and we simply cannot let them go unchallenged. Looks like ESPN's about to have a lawsuit on their hands, a defamation suit. He also went on to say later that all the stuff that Irsay said about him is bullshit, and he's not selling. That was like, I don't know the exact quote that he said, but he's like, yeah, this is all just to get me to sell. And guess what? I'm not selling. Oh, you don't think that Irsay can get enough votes? Somebody made the point. He doesn't say all that shit if he doesn't have already a bunch of people that have committed. He doesn't say that if a bunch of people haven't already said, yeah, we got your back, bro. Go on in and fire off some shit, and we'll be behind you. We got your back. Pretty interesting. Okay. I feel like we should just call it a day. I feel like you guys, I don't know. Virginia McCaskey. What is this? Do the Bears have the oldest owner? Virginia McCaskey, I looked it up. She's 99. And that's the same birthday as me. Oh, wow. She's Hallis's daughter. She's the owner? Shit. Virginia used her wheelchair as a weapon. I'd sell that shat for $2 billion and bounce. Screw the public back and forth. Yeah, but guys like that, at that point, guys like Daniel Snyder aren't worried about the money. They like the power. They like all the other shit that comes with it. So, I just want the fireworks to fly. Yeah, I mean, get ready. It's gonna be messy as fuck. It's gonna be messy as fuck. D-Mata said, call it game time in 50 minutes. Yeah, you know what sucks? I might have a gig tonight. The Improv texted me at 11:30 last night. Hey, can you host? Can you host for Rob Anderson tomorrow? I had never heard of Rob Anderson, so I Googled him. I'm like, yeah, sure can. Never heard back from him. I guess I should text right now. So, you guys still need me? Because if not, I'm going to make Nora and I dinner and watch some Astros. Hey, Go Stros. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. A slow day. I didn't feel like I brought I tried. I feel like we've had a much more entertaining and exciting show. The numbers bared that out a little bit. Slow day all the way around. Maybe people took off for the Astros. I don't know. Maybe you guys are sick of my shit. That's possible. I kind of am. Why is my eyelid so droopy? I have no idea. All of this and more tomorrow. Barry on Deck. Thank you, John Dory. Go Stros. Thank you, Joel. Go Stros. D-Mata, I love you, buddy. Go Stros. Donna! My sweet. I love you. Go Stros. Titan Hugo said, side casting Stros. You're trying to run me into the ground, Titan Hugo? Is that what it is? Thank you, Uriel Villanueva. I love you, buddy. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Mark. Glad I made it for hockey talk. Yeah, that's what happened is I talked hockey and baseball. The whole show shit in bed. All right, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I hope. Go Astros. Enjoy the baseball. Go Rockets. Opening day. Enjoy the baseball. See y'all tomorrow, man. Hey, do me a solid. Tell a friend. I know that seems weird. I know it does. But you know how awesome it would be? Like, any business relies on word of mouth. And I think this show is no different. And I need to be diligent about asking you guys to tell a friend about the show. Hey, do you like sports? You should check this show out. Even if you don't listen live, you should check it out on the replay. Check it out on YouTube or whatever. Today's show was pretty good. Kiss my ass, Jared. I love you. Hey, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 2 to 5. Until then, do me 3 favors. Be safe, be kind, and most importantly, love each other. And he's making a YouTube video!